Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Frankly FM84 and a big thank you for joining me back on another episode of Bello Calcio. We're currently out in Japan in the J League. We are managing Shonan Bellmare. So if you're with us for yesterday's episode, you'd have seen that we beat Kashiwa Reysol. We beat them convincingly 4-0 in the semi-final of the Emperor's Cup. And that moves us into the season finale where we are going to be facing off against Nagoya Grampus, where we have the chance to go and win not one, not two, not three, but a quadruple of titles in a single season, which I think is probably going to be one of the biggest achievements I'll have had in Football Manager. Certainly in this game, I'm trying to rack off my brains to think, did I ever achieve a quadruple elsewhere? I'm not sure that I would have done. I didn't do it with Leeds earlier on in this game. Certainly don't think I did it in FM21, FM20 maybe not either, but still it's going to be a big achievement if we can get across the line. A few things to note: this is going to be the final game for Mikel Antonio, also for Yoshida, so they are both guaranteed to be in the lineup. But that's enough talk. There is nothing else to say. We have built this game up. Quadruple is on, but can we do it? Let's show you the starting 11 and how we get on against Nagoya Grampus. Here we go then. This is it, the final of the Emperor's Cup. And we are going to be putting out the following 11 to start the game. We've got Tani in goal, Trapiccio, Yoshida, Hatanaka and Yamamoto. We have Garner in front of the back four, being the protector as always. Presar, Nishikawa and Mikel Antonio, they are going to be the three that will be providing the ball to Machida and Mita, who are up top. Both of them have been in fine form scoring goals. As I just mentioned, this will be the final game before Mikel Antonio and Mei Yoshida retire. So those are two gaps that we are looking to fill. But as I was mentioning in yesterday's episode, we have plenty of talent in the under-23s and already in the first team to fill both gaps. So let's hope we can give both of those guys a big send-off and go and win that quadruple and get it in the history books. Let's jump into today's game and show you what happens. Here we go then. The players have hit the pitch. The Emperor's Cup final is up and running, and we are 7 minutes into the game with not a lot happening. It does say that we have had the only shot of the game until that moment where Nagoya go and have three of their own. And again, in the previous game, we started off quite slowly, didn't really understand what was going on with the team. And in this game, it's going to be Grampus who have the first chance, and they are going to score. Nagoya Grampus score the first goal of the game with a free kick from the edge of the box. Unfortunately for us, it didn't show us what the foul was to give them the free kick, but my gosh, he takes it so well, doesn't he? He's hit it past the wall, past the goalkeeper before he's even really moved. He put it in the top corner, and Nagoya Grampus have took their goal well, and they are leading the game after 27 minutes. We haven't even had a chance ourselves. Presart seems to have picked up a knock, so he's going to probably be coming off at half time. Are we going to get a chance to get ourselves back into the game? We start off down the right side. Trapiccio, Machida and Garner all involved. Garner, who is the dynamo, who makes everything happen, plays it to Yamamoto. And there is Mita, who I think has given us an equaliser. The referee is probably going to be disallowing this goal. On second thoughts, it did seem like he was ahead of play, but then there was a man who was down the far end. Goal stands, get in there. We are on level terms as we chase this quadruple. Normally, an Emperor's Cup game probably wouldn't mean as much. No disrespect to the Emperor's Cup, but if you're on for a quadruple, it's going to mean everything because this is the closest that we can get to doing it. And yeah, back on level terms just before the break, 38 minutes on the clock. However, Nagoya are now playing their way out from the back. We could steal the ball here high up the pitch. Instead, they just give it straight to Yoshida, who is wearing the captain's armband for the day. He's got a shot on him when he gets into position, but he plays it through to Presart. Presart thought had given us the lead. Instead, he's chipped it wide of the goal. And that could have easily been us going in 2-1 at the break. But instead, it stays at 1-1. We are going to have another chance here. Garner to Nishikawa. He's going to play it forward to Machida. The ball bounces off the goalkeeper's hands and it dribbles into the back of the net. Langaraki goal. Cannot keep it out. We are now 2-1 up. We are going to be going into the break, it seems, with a lead. We were behind for a while. We have played so well to come back into the game as Nishikawa here with the ball through. Machida just waits for it to bounce. It's the goalkeeper. He gets a full hand to it. He probably should keep it out. He can't though. It's gone into the back of the net. And indeed, we are going to go in 2-1 up at the break. So the game has been pretty even. Our assistant says we are halfway there, but the job is not done, and that is completely true. Just keeping an eye on Praysart down there because he seems to be not injured, but he's struggling a little bit. Mita has scored again, and again we're going to go and look at the linesman. He's got his flag down by his side, so he doesn't seem to think it's offside, but VAR are going to have a check anyway. And the goal is disallowed here. Mita this time, I think he's just marginally ahead. We're not probably going to see much from here. Yeah, Trapiccio is playing the ball. You can't even see where Mita is, but he obviously had gone just before he should have done, and the goal is chalked off. So what can we do from here? We need a player who can play on the left wing, and stupidly, I do not have one. So I'm going to give Nakin Bouazri again in place of Praysart. He's struggling a little bit. As for the rest of them, they're okay at the moment. It's the last game of the season. I think as many of them will want to finish as possible, and we might as well run with it. We only have a 1-goal lead, so I don't want to be going making wholesale changes. And yeah, it seems to have worked so far. It's plugged a gap, and even though he's not a natural there, I think that basically you can plug any player into that gap with the way that this team plays, and we will be all right. Here comes Nishikawa coming all the way over to the left. Plays it back to Bouazri, who has won a penalty. He has won a penalty. Run into the box, goes over the man. Bouazri. Oh, if VAR decide to give it, it looked stonewall to me. It is awarded, and I think Michael Antonio should step up and take this. So this is going to be the fairy tale ending for Michael Antonio. Steps back, runs up, smashes it home. 3-1. Not bad, considering it's his last game of his career. 16 goals for the season. Been in and out of the team. He has had a few injuries, but when he does step up, he's so confident. He smashes that past the goalkeeper. Gives him no chance. And it's 3-1. Just 10 minutes left on the clock, and it looks like the champagne is on ice. The party poppers are ready to go off. The confetti cannons are certainly going to be going off. And Maya Yoshida is club captain for this one game. So it'll be nice to give him a chance to lift a trophy in his final game. I mean, what a story that would be. You'd have Antonio, who's scored in his final game, and Yoshida lifting the trophy for both of their final games. So it'd be a nice fitting end to his career to get his hands on a piece of silverware. But we're not done with the goal scoring yet. It doesn't seem, playing the ball around quite confidently. However, we give it away. And now we are on the attack, though. After we take it back off then. Bouazri nearly scores. He's not a left winger. He's a defensive midfielder. Playing as a plug-in. Has a shot. Gets turned wide of the post by the goalkeeper. From the corner, nothing is doing. However, Grampus now have a chance to attack. And then Bouazri is gone from being the one who's fouled in the penalty area to the one who is doing the fouling on the halfway line. But it doesn't matter. The game is over. The Emperor's Cup is complete, and we have got them 4. Yes, count them. J-League, J-League Cup, Emperor's Cup, AFC Champions League. We have done the quadruple. I know Liverpool in real life, people keep talking about it, but they're a lot further away from it than what we are. We have absolutely smashed everything in our path to achieve something so special. I'm glad that Maya Yoshida, mashing his names together there, Maya Yoshida gets his hands on the trophy in his final game, made club captain for the day. There he is, proudly waving the trophy around. Me there in my suit, looking around, taking it all in. That is the quad completed. So then let's head back through to the main screen. Let's go to the home screen. Let's have a little look at the schedule, the competitions tab. So we have champions of the J-League, champions of the Emperor's Cup, winners of the J-League Cup. For some reason, the competitions tab has taken away the FC Champions League, but as you saw, we won that too. So, absolute dominating performance from the team. And that leads us then into tomorrow's episode, where you're going to have to come back and join us as we review the season that was. We'll show you the ins and outs, the players, the stats, and how we achieved a quadruple in Football Manager 22 in Japan. But before I leave you, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to help the channel out. If you've enjoyed today's video, please indulge me. Hit that button, help the channel out, please. I beg you. But on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Come back tomorrow. Check out the season review as we show you how we won the quadruple. For this one, I'll see you tomorrow.